Everybody, tonight we're going to take a look at this here. This is really cool. I got an opportunity to check this out. Now this is a prototype of a knife that the designer is trying to get into production. So let me just say right off the top that this was sent to me to review and to check out, and I haven't been given anything. They haven't promised me anything. I'm just a normal person like you. And so if I wanted one, I was going to have to buy one, which is a different story, and I'll tell you that in a bit. So we're going to get into this, and I'll tell you how I feel about it. I'll give you a little hint right now. It's a positive feeling. But this is the Knight's Edge MCKII. So it stands for the Knight's Edge Companion Multi-Use Knife Mark II. Check that out. Now it's got D2 steel and a blade. Pretty cool looking drop point there. And let's check out the specs on this. You got 1, 2, 3, right about 3 1/4 inches of that D2 steel. Nice grind on that thing. You can tell I've been using it a little bit to test it a little bit, but nothing major yet. I was wanting to show you guys what it did on camera so we can look at it together. Alright, now the handle is made out of this black and gray micarta. Check the tang out there. And I like it because it kind of looks distressed already, like it's been used, but this one hasn't really, not as far as I know. But it just kind of looks distressed a little bit. And I have my sweet matching lanyard. That's mine. That doesn't come with it. You can get those for $75. Alright, no, I'm just kidding with $75. Alright, so one of the cool things about this is this was designed by a young man. He was 16 years old. And it's Caleb, and I'm going to mess his last name up. I know I am. Caleb Fechner, Fechner, over at Priority Survival. That's his YouTube handle. And this is his design. And he's got a Kickstarter going to try to get the money to put this into production. Now, we'll go into that in a little bit as far as what all the details on that are. I've put, and just to tell you, and y'all know me, I wouldn't give you the information if I didn't think that it was a quality product. So I put the information down there, so that kind of tells you how this review is going to go. And I haven't cut into it, so you might not see any of this. You know, I've used it to cut some stuff, but what we're going to do here in a little bit I haven't done, obviously. So I'm going to kind of keep this in a continual thing, just so you can see that I'm not being shifty for free stuff or anything. But as far as what I've used it for already, and it's been really, really amazing. So check it out one more time before we start using it. Just a really cool knife. What I would like to do before we start using it is weigh it. You'll see how much it weighs. Now mine didn't come with it because this is a prototype. Mine didn't come with it, but it comes with a cool snap-down leather sheath, which is right there. I'll show it to you. There we go. Let's weigh this thing. Now check this out. Now that's with the fro, so I think it was around 3.2 ounces, something like that. Which is, no, was it 3.2? Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, it's in the 3.25, 3.3 range, right around there. This thing, the handle, and the way it feels now. I got my chunky fingers on this thing, and I don't need this lanyard. I just put it on there just as an extra little loop. And like if you were outside and were using this in the field or something, you had a little nail on a tree kind of thing, or whatever y'all do out there in the woods with your cool fellows. I don't, but I still like lanyards. Anyway, so I don't need the lanyard. Now, if I was using it back here to fend off a grizzly bear maybe, but right here in the useful position, I have every bit of finger. This isn't even a slippy pinky finger thing. or this is trying to find a grip. This thing is almost like it was made to fit my hand. And in this hammer grip right here, which is where I find myself using it for slicing cardboard and stuff, is perfect. The one thing I would like is a little bit of jimping on the top here for this position, but even at that, that's a little tiny minor complaint. But everything else, dadgum, check that out. All right, so it came to me. I haven't even sharpened it yet, and I've cut several things, cut through some cardboard, opened some boxes, tried it on paracord. So here we go, coupon. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong side there. So there we go, just still just slicing through, not a problem. The coupon. All right. This will be produced and manufactured in China. He told me that. And check that out. All right, now what I want to do is just do some testing with you guys. So far, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't mean to be mean or anything, but when I get knives like this to review, I really start off in cranky mode. I start off in probably not even 0. Just I start off in, you have to show me that this is a good knife so that I can recommend it to my subs and my friends who are not out buying thousands of dollars of knives, and they need a good quality something for their money. So that's where I started on this, and immediately out of the box, once I got this in hand, it started impressing me. And so as far as that goes right now, I like this knife. I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, I backed the Patreon, and they let me have the prototype so that I could test it and stuff. But I paid for this. I paid for my knife. Nothing has been given to me or anything like that, so I'm not been influenced by anything other than the quality of this knife. Now, me and a buddy were talking today. All right, here's my sweet cutting board that I'm gonna use here in a second. It's the first time I think I've done this. My buddy and me were talking today about a little chunker for your pocket, like if you had a pocket sheath, and this is perfect for that. If you had a little leather pocket sheath and you just throw this in your pocket, this is awesome. This is a great little EDC knife. Now, this isn't something you're going to take out in the woods by yourself and not have, you know, this is a companion knife. This is something that says, well, I don't want to use that to whittle, or I don't want to use that to cut up my vegetables for my camp goulash. That is a cool looking knife, ain't it? But I do want to, you know, use this for different things, cutting and, you know, whittling or finer things, and it just fits so perfectly. So let's see what it can do and what it can do for you. I know I sound like a Ronco commercial, but I'm not. They haven't bought me out, but I was really impressed with this, and I thought it was kind of cool. And like I said, I start off grumpy like that guy. All right, here we go. This is just some old asparagus I had. It's kind of crunchy, kind of thick, and I can't push too hard on this, but I'm going to show you. Let's just go one at a time for right now. There we go. It's like cutting through vines. So you got this, and you're in the kitchen. You don't want to go knucklehead on yourself like I did, so be careful. But look at that. Got this little pinch grip thing going. I'm telling you, I'm going to use this thing for, this is just awesome for this kind of stuff. Look at this. The boom, boom. So you're out in the field making wildebeest stew, and you don't want to use your elchete to chop up your field onions or however, whatever herbs and spices you found out there. And you got this thing. All right, now, so it chops through that asparagus. like no problem. Let's put this in the trash real quick. All right. Now it's time to make field lemonade smoothie things. So you got your really hard, you're cutting one of these things, these are kind of tough. Now I haven't done this, so this might fail miserably, but I doubt it. This thing is awesome. Now, so you got your little key lime here, and you got to put that in your smoothie. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Look how, I don't know if y'all know anything about cutting key limes, but it is not this easy, ever. So, you cut up your key limes for your key lime smoothie. There you go. Man, this thing's fun to use. I'm telling you, this is a great little knife. Check that out. You wipe it down. Alright, let's move you out of the way a little bit. So glad I wiped that down, so that worked out well. Alright, now you move on to the lemon phase of your key lime smoothie. And what are you going to do? You're just going to like, no. Look at that. Man, it's a good slicey blade, I'm telling you. Check that out. Now, I'm not going to waste all this, I don't think. If I can find a place to put it. I'm going to make some lemonade out of it. Check this out. This thing is just going right through. And it's the way they've ground the blade. Look at that. It's not having any kind of problems with this kind of food prep stuff. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to waste a lemon and a lime. A lime to a lemon to a lime. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you were there. Alright, so it's super slicey in that respect. Now, let's say you're out and about and you come across wildebeest. You're like, I gotta cut my wildebeest. So you get your wildebeest. Maybe you're gonna make wildebeest roll-ups or something. And you just kind of cut right through there. Look at that. Like I said, guys, I haven't done this before, and I'm just as surprised as you are. Not surprised, but just, this is so cool. This is gonna be made into jerky, by the way. Do y'all like jerky? Send me an email. I might have to send you some. Alright, so there you go. Just, man, that's a small piece of jerky, but I'm telling you, just devastating. Psst, go away, kitty. Go away. Go away, kitty. You can't have my food. This is my wildebeest pie. Alright, you want to see it one more time? I got some more wildebeest here. Alright, check that out. We'll keep this one out flat. Show you what it can do. Check that out. Oh, and you're just like 2 steps away from making wildebeest jerky out in the field. Look at that. I'm not pressing that hard either. This thing's just really, really slicey like that. Okay, so there's the food products. Let me get rid of this old withered asparagus. Alright, what else can we look at? Let's check out some devastation to cardboard, shall we? Let me knock over Mount Trashmore over here. Alright, so here we go. Just got a box from the post office here. Rip off a piece. Now this has got tape on it. So let's see what it does. Shall we? Here we go. Now look, this isn't a little punch grip, hammer-fisted thing there. And just, I'm telling you guys, this knife is something else. Just rip me off a bigger piece here, so I can get it under the camera. Alright. So here we go. Check this out. Zoom. 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 So we've used it pinch grip for the vegetables and the meats, and now we're using a little hammer fist. This thing fits perfectly. It's not giving me a lot of hot spots, or any hot spots. It's just, there's not a lot extra on the butt there. This is a kind of a one grip, knock it out kind of deal. Once again, I got to keep reiterating this because I've been kind of hornswoggled in the past where people said that they gave me something or I've changed my mind on different things or whatever. And this is me being totally honest. I started out squinty-eyed and not angry, but grouchy about the knife. Not because I don't like the guy or I disagree with what he's doing or anything like that, but I know y'all need honest reviews on stuff like this because you can't get this in hand just yet, like I can, or I usually can't either. I just got kind of lucky on this one. But this definitely has a place in the EDC world, and I think that place is EDC, everyday use. Stick it in your pocket, stick it in your camp bag, or stick it in your little side pouch or whatever you're wearing on your pants that day, and you don't want to pull out 14 inches of El Shede or something humongous. And this is perfect. This is just perfect for what you got to do. Not even all the smaller jobs, but just some of the jobs that you need to maneuver your knife around a little bit quicker. And it works out perfectly. And it's got a great slicing blade on it. All right. Now, this is another knife I was going to show you. Now, I don't have a whole lot of smaller fixed blades to compare it to, but I think this is a good comparison right here. Now, check this out. This is the Ontario Rat 3. All right. Now, tell me the difference between these two. I mean, what is it? It's a little bit on the butt here, and you're going to say, well, the blade is longer. Yeah, but the cutting edge, check out the cutting edge. They're just about the same on that. And this is 1.5 ounces heavier than this. Now, that's not saying this isn't awesome, but you can't find a use for this. This thing's a great knife, and I would say the same kind of idea as this one here. What is this? I'm sorry, the Companion Multi-Use. We're just going to call this the Knight's Edge, just to make it. So it's just the same kind of idea behind it, except this one is more compact, it weighs less, and I think you can get this in D2, so I'm not going to say it's better steel or anything like that. So there you go. That's a really good comparison, and if I had to choose between these two knives, and this is going to be blasphemy to some of y'all rat fans, I would choose this one. This one just works for me better. Once again, I will use this in the kitchen. I will use this out in the field. I would use this for a lot of different things. I would eat it on a plane. I would use it on a train. Yeah. But it's a great knife. It hits a lot of good check marks. It's light. It's functional. And you know what? And just if you're in the mood for a knife like this, and you're thinking about something like the Rat 3 or something in that similar, you get opportunity. How many opportunities you get to help a young man like this? And I don't know a lot about this guy, but I know that I think he's 17 now, but at 17 he's trying to develop his own knife. So if it's a similar type of knife, if his look just like the Rat 3, I don't know. I would be willing to help him just because I guess I have sons myself. But I think it's a pretty cool thing. We get a lot of beef about today's children. Well, here we go. You got an opportunity to help this guy, but that's not it. If this wasn't a quality knife, if this wasn't a great knife, I wouldn't link you. I would tell this guy, hey, I reviewed the knife, and it just wasn't for me, and good luck. But that's all I'm doing. This knife is definitely something that's worthwhile. It's a kind of a worthwhile cause. But once again, he's not selling sticks on the side of the street and calling them spears. This is a great knife. This has got all kinds of good qualities to it. And like I said, the only minor thing, and I'm not a knife developer, but if I knew how to do it, I would probably put a little bit of jimping here. I might see if I can send this off. I don't know. But just for, but I'm not going to be doing a lot of whittling or whatever that's going to cost. This right here is where I'm going to be using this a lot, on the pinch, and of course on that hammer slice grip thing. I can't say anything else about it except for it's a great knife. So here's the deal on this. Right now, he's trying to get the money together. And if you go to the website down there, the Kickstarter, you can get this right now for $80. It comes with that leather sheath I showed you, and you'll see everything over there. But basically what it is $80. You get this in the sheath. And if you wait, and then I think there's about 40 slots of that left, 35 slots of that left. So if you wait, then you can pay $90 for it. And then if you miss that, it's going to be $100. Now, I think the Rat 3 is in that same general area, $80, something like that. So, it's your call, but if you're looking for something like that, something you can slip in your pocket, something that you can slip on your belt or slip into a backpack and take with you, like that, I don't think this is that. I don't think this is a better option. I think I would take this before I would take this. Not that I don't like this. I mean, it's close, but this is he did a great thing here, folks, and I know I'm trying to pound this into the ground here. And I know it sounds kind of shifty, but I will send you my back and forth text to this guy. I asked to look at it, and you know what? I've asked to look at other knives from other makers, and either it's what are you going to say about it, or hey, say nice things. And this guy just said, here's the knife, check it out. And then I asked if I could use it, and he said, do what you want, go crazy. And I didn't go crazy, but I did use it a little bit, and I fell in love with it. And as soon as it gets produced, I'm going to grab me another one. These things are really cool. All right, I think that's it. Again, check it out down there. Make your decisions, make your own decisions. Again, you know me. I'm not here to make money. I'm not making any money on this. I'm just trying to tell you all the truth and give you an opportunity to get something awesome. If you're in the mood for something like this. But check it out for yourself. Make your own decisions. I'm going to let you take care of that yourselves. This is just my opinion based on the things that I've done with it, and I love this knife. And I recommend it to anybody that's looking for this kind of knife. And I wasn't even looking for this kind of knife. I had that Rat 3 in my hands for a few days, and I loved it. It was a great knife, and then I got this, and I loved it even more. So this is going to be totally used in my house. All these hashtag use your poop people, you'll be happy. This one's going to be used. All right, get over and check this out. And I think that'll be it. Thank you, Caleb, for letting me check this out. You're a brave man. I am not a pushover when it comes to being honest about this kind of stuff. But you were brave, and I hope it works out for you. And I will talk to y'all later.